What's up, guys? We are here live. We're going to do something a little fun today. I'm Eric. That is Phil.
Phil.
Claude's not doing too well this week because Phil decided not to water him while I was out of town.
You weren't out of town. You mean I didn't come in on the weekend to specifically water your plant?
Yes.
Freaking, you're as big of an asshat as that plant.
Irregardless. Today, we've got Danielle here. Danielle is going to do an experiment for us. We've got 3 bottles that we're gonna pour for her. She's gonna start with. I guess the idea is that we want to see if we know what everybody's take on this is. I don't know. I think it would be a great intro bourbon, but our intro to whiskey. But we want to find out, is Eagle Rare?
Well, first thing I think is we need Danielle to tell us what experience level are you at in drinking whiskey straight?
Neat.
Do we have ice?
No.
Nope. This is just straight neat.
It's a whiskey show.
Okay.
What's your experience level?
I don't really drink to begin with, so.
Well.
So 0.
So 0, like no experience.
Okay.
Not my cup of tea. Not my
Okay.
poison of choice.
So Phil poured Danielle some Traveler in one glass, and he poured her some Eagle Rare in the other glass. I don't know which one's which. I feel like I did know at one point, but then I forgot.
He doesn't know either.
No, he knows. It's Phil knows. So I guess with I am Eagle Rare in it personally. And what are you on some kind of concoction over there that when you spilled it all over the place, you decided to mix them?
Eagle Rare Traveler.
I'm kind of curious to know how that tastes.
Probably
as bad as you would expect.
It smells pretty good.
I mean, it's trace, so.
So these are both lower proof.
Yeah. It's not going to burn going down.
Many describe the Traveler as a watered down whiskey. So not really. Although this has been open a little while. So our real theory is, and it's a terrible theory because I already know the answer, is will someone that doesn't like whiskey like Eagle Rare? The answer is going to be no.
Right, but it's still, I want to see which one she likes better.
Correct.
And then we're gonna finish her off with, well, no, like we know how hard some of this whiskey is for a newcomer, so we're gonna give you something good to try. This is Jepsum's Malort liqueur. So
it's a liqueur, so not a.
It's not whiskey.
But I do like the Penelope Rose cask.
Rosé cask. Okay.
Right.
Well,
do
so
you like
do.
it or is it tolerable?
That's the best one.
Well, okay. So that you do have some experience then. All right.
Okay.
So without further ado,
which one are you going to start with?
Which one
are you
want
going
to
start
with?
with
You can pick
the?
with either one.
Yellow band.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I need a spit cup though.
No, you don't.
No.
I'm not
Nope.
finishing this.
You
All
gotta
right, so
finish
I
it.
gotta sniff it.
No. Cheers first.
Oh, well, there we go.
All right.
All right.
And then so.
I
what
mean, you
do,
can give it a smell. Tell us if you
Yeah.
smell anything.
Twirl it around, see if you smell anything, any notes.
Spicy and warm.
Okay.
Well, that's fair.
And then so I hold it in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then
so you put it in. So it they call it the Kentucky Chew. You put it in, you kind of swish it
I
around
just
a
know
little
I
bit.
see you guys doing this for hours.
Well, that's because we're trying to identify notes. I get oak. Not a ton.
I have a mixture.
You do have a mixture, so there's no telling what you're gonna get.
All right, let's do
Maybe
it.
you might get
I smell vanilla and grapes.
you might you might get a whim to sing country music or something.
Smells like it's gonna put hair on my chest.
All right, so go ahead and
Okay.
get a little taste. Not the whole thing. Not the whole thing.
All right.
First impressions. And remember, the faces you make are in HD.
It needs ice.
It does not need ice.
Well, do we have water?
Uh,
We can put a
Told you I
couple,
needed
like
chase.
a like.
She does.
Just put a
So look,
couple of drops.
Put a
Don't
drop.
pour the water
Yeah,
in.
put a drop of water in it. See if it opens up
Afterburn
for you.
can feel it go down.
Okay. Do you taste anything but alcohol?
No, all I taste is alcohol.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me taste it again before I rinse it out.
Well, no. What I would
This
do,
is not good.
I would get a couple drops on your finger. Just
Ugh.
Yeah. See if you can get a few
Ugh.
drops of water in there
and see if
and
it
see if
makes
it opens it up a little
Don't
bit.
you have an ice maker?
I'm not getting up. We're live.
Ooh, don't.
Don't do that. That's you're
Well,
gonna because you're
Just
gonna
put it on
ruin
your finger.
I'm not. We're just gonna.
Oh,
There's
boy.
no way. There's.
That's fine. Steady does it.
Oh,
Whoops.
Lord.
All right, this is probably more my Well, we can add more to equal it out.
Well, I don't know what's
You
in
can
there.
put more of your Eagle Rare in there, Eric.
No, I'm good.
This
For her
one
not
isn't
to
good.
drink.
I can still feel it burning on the way down.
All right, so did you try it with the water in it? See, now imagine you had ice that just melted in it.
I can still feel it.
This tastes like watered down Eagle Rare.
That's pretty much what it is. Is it better with the water in it?
It's not as sharp at the end.
Okay, so now you know that you can add a drop or two of water to it,
Or a
or half a
splash.
gallon. But
Or
all right, so let's move on to the next one and see
Oh my
if
God.
that's
See if
something
she
that
likes
you like.
world famous Traveler.
Oh, so
better.
the other one, the non-marked one, is the Traveler.
Correct.
Okay, I really didn't remember.
Whew, I don't know how
The
you
next,
guys drink
so
this
well,
stuff.
so the next one I
Can
think
we
actually
pull out the Penelope cast
we
just
don't
to
we don't have it.
compare it to?
There's a reason why you're drinking.
So
Traveler.
this is actually the same proof. So
I feel like
because we don't keep anything good here.
What was the first one? What was the one that I just had?
you just had Eagle Rare.
And is that supposed to be good?
Yes.
That's not.
Disagree.
Yeah. I
I
told
would
you.
have liked to try it on ice.
I told you she wasn't gonna like it.
I knew she
Nope.
wasn't gonna like it, but we wanted to experiment with it. So, like, if we introduced this to you as a first-time bourbon drinker, you would say, "No, I'm good."
I'm good.
Try the other one.
It's exactly
I
what I
mean,
think that it would be like. It
As a
doesn't smell good. It sits
not-
heavy and it burns.
first time
Puts the
bourbon
hair on the
drinker,
chest.
but having someone drink it neat is not the way to introduce somebody to
That's fair.
a bourbon.
That's fair because, like, when I first started drinking whiskey, I was drinking Scotch on the rocks.
But we can still find out which one is less offensive to someone that doesn't drink
Yeah.
bourbon.
So the next one is 90 proof Traveler. I think they're the same proof, right? Eagle Rare's 90, or is it Eagle Rare 93? Yeah, 90. They're both 90.
Watch your foot down here.
But this one's gonna have. It's gonna be a lot. I would think it's less sharp on with what you're talking about sharp. This should be a little less sharp to you. Give that a try.
Which one was it?
That one.
Although sometimes on the ones that are
I find they're sharper personally.
less flavorful, the alcohol tends to be more prominent on the flavor profile.
This
So
one
you never
doesn't
know.
smell as heavy and spicy as this. This one
It's-
doesn't smell like it's gonna burn like
It's
that one
it's
did.
not it's
Does
not
it
as
smell like it
spice.
already has water in it?
It smells light.
That seems to be prevailing opinion about Traveler.
Okay.
I bet you on ice this one would be.
Do you smell like anything like a caramel or like
I
a
mean, you
grape
laugh,
or-
but that's
No, it just tickles my nose hairs. I don't smell anything distinct other than
you don't get like vanilla or like brown sugar or
Okay.
anything like that.
rubbing alcohol.
I mean, it's a note.
What is what I got?
All right, so give it a try. See
All right, here
see
we
if that
go.
works. Don't shoot it. You don't. The thing is with whiskey, you don't want big gulps. Big gulps, yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be loud.
Well, the cup's weird. My nose is big,
You
and
just
so
don't
trying to get
wanna
it in.
Hear smacking on camera.
It's obnoxious.
All right, here we go.
A little further. There you go. That one's probably lighter, correct?
Or do you taste more alcohol on it?
Tastes more alcohol, less
See?
burn.
That's Traveler.
That's the
Ugh,
theory.
That sounds like I'd. Did you guys get this at the gas station?
Lower proof.
Yes, you can get this at
Sometimes
some
the
gas
alcohol becomes a
Oh,
more prominent flavor.
God.
So a lot of times people automatically assume I'm just gonna give a new drinker lower proof, not
It
realizing
just
that you,
needs to have something in there, like maybe even a maraschino cherry or something, some ice. Like it's just not sweet.
So what's
It's
your
not flavorful.
which one's less offensive to you?
Which one could you tolerate more than the other?
This one has the burn. That is just not friendly. It's not user friendly and it doesn't smell good. This one smells like it won't be as bad, but the alcohol taste is sharper. The burn isn't as bad, but this one just tastes like I'm drinking cheap liquor.
I mean, kind
And
of.
this one burns and is heavy. This is what you think of when you think of.
So both of these are in the $30 range. They're not very expensive.
Mm.
Neither one. Now this is allocated. Well, sort of allocated. It's sort of hard to find. But it is like for if you're not. I guess it's different, right? Like it is a good introduction to bourbon, in a way.
Keep in mind the way we're introducing it is not a
It's
good
not fair.
introduction.
It's definitely not fair to the bourbon, or to her. But,
But if gun to your head, this guy says
pick one.
drink it all or cutting your dog's tail off.
Cut the dog's tail off. Dock it.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, so that's
Or
a little less animal cruelty.
drink this all,
That was my
or
ultimatum.
no massages for 8 years.
How much is all?
What's in the glass?
What's in the glass?
The little teeny sip?
Which one are you taking?
Yeah, which one are you taking? First one or second one?
I would take the Travelers.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Phil, let's give her a treat.
Okay.
Dump that.
Into
Where
your
do you want
cup.
me to dump that?
No, just
Into
dump
your
it into
cup.
into the trash can.
No, into your cup. You got to finish it.
Well, you're by the bottle. You're gonna have to pour.
Yeah, I'll pour her some Malort.
Oh.
Now this is way different than anything you've tried.
I don't like these. From the little bit of experience that I have
Yeah.
with you guys,
pour
this
little,
is
pour a
not.
little water in there and rinse it out. We don't want, because we don't want you to.
water.
We don't want you to get the swirl it around, drink that.
I'm not drinking this.
Why?
Yeah, it's just gonna taste like water.
It's just water.
It doesn't
It's
smell
It's
like
just water.
water.
It's
Just
gonna
trust.
taste like
Just
water.
It's gonna taste like watered
She
down
didn't
ice.
even drink it all. Come on.
All right, so
There's like 50% of water.
This is not the.
all right, so
So-
this is gonna be a little bit different.
Okay.
This is a liqueur.
Malort. This is the red rubber band.
This is the red rubber band.
No one banded it. That
Huh?
was just left over from the remnants.
the red
of the
rubber
Well, there's
band.
red rubber band on it, so that's what we're going with.
Okay.
Here's your glass.
You de-
It's gonna have.
Some say it smells like rosemary and thyme.
Yeah.
Some would say that.
It doesn't smell like the others. It smells
It's not.
better.
It's not bourbon.
Smells better, right?
Still just tingles the nose hairs.
This one it tickles your nose hairs, Danielle. There's like no alcohol in it. It's like 80% alcohol. If
Whoa,
that.
that 80%'s not.
Not 80
All right.
proof.
Liqueur.
80 proof, not percent. 80 proof. All right, give this one a try.
Is this a prank? This has got to be a joke.
Is it your favorite?
Oh, fuck no. Oh, my God. That's a joke.
No, it's actually what they call a. God, what's the
Oh,
word
my
for
God.
The water doesn't help.
Oh, no, it doesn't help at all.
it? Something. It's supposed to help you digest after a meal.
Apparently.
That's
Who
it.
is this medicine?
No. No.
it's
Oh,
It's a liqueur.
this was done intentionally,
They
wasn't it?
drink that in
I'm almost out of
after
water,
meal
too. Fuck
to
no.
help them settle their stomachs after a meal. Help them
That is
digest their
that
food.
is true.
That would hurt my stomach. Oh, my God. That's... Y'all are... No.
This is
Absolutely
so.
not.
This is a test.
This is why we're not friends anymore.
Look how
this-
much of this bottle's left.
This is why we're not friends
Look-
anymore.
So
Who do you
this
think
is what
drank all
happens
that?
Oh my
when you say you watch our show and you don't. You've said you watched our show. You would have seen 2 episodes with Malort reactions on it,
That's rude.
and we do challenges
That's
with
rude.
all of us to drink it and see who can drink it without
I know
making
what
it.
this is about.
See who can.
I know what this is about.
And see who can do it without making a face.
Yeah, I know this.
I
is
don't
about.
know. I don't know if we have any.
Are you crying?
Yeah. It's
Look
funny
how
to me.
your guys' cheeks hurt from smiling. Y'all knew.
Of course we knew.
It looks like it would make you sick.
It does.
It does.
You know, it looks like
Oh
the color
my
of
God,
pickle
I can't
juice.
even describe it.
It's sour. It's just so.
super bitter.
It's super bitter.
very bitter. It's like
If you want to play a prank on somebody, pour them this.
Did we do a good job playing a prank on somebody?
It's like if you they make those chemicals to keep kids and pets from putting stuff in their
Yeah.
mouth.
It was hard to.
So y'all, the whole time we were setting up, you all knew that this was coming.
Yes, you didn't hear us talking
That's
about.
why you
Malort?
wanted to go live. That's why you wanted to go live.
So anyway, that's Malort, and that's
Is
Danielle.
Malort last place?
We're not friends
Wait, so
anymore.
that is a good question. Where does this one fall compared
Oh.
to these 2?
That's horrible.
All right, so go ahead and try one of these again and see if it
So-
tastes better.
No, because
No, absolutely
she
not.
won't
I'm
be.
done.
It's
Uh-uh.
gonna have affected her palate.
That's true.
It's
So
done.
this is good if you're a guy. Great, right? Like if you're a
What does
guy,
that
I feel like
mean?
this is more what you expect.
She means if you want that traditional bourbon.
Right. I would not recommend this for anyone outside
So-
of that.
all right, so you said, and tell the group, you've said that you've had Penelope Rosé cask.
Yes.
And you feel like that's a great entry point for girls to get into bourbon.
Correct.
That seems fair because
I think it's the rosé.
It's a good summer pour, I'd say.
Yeah.
You almost get that light, crispness that you would get on a rosé wine.
It's like creating like a thick. Oh, I'm like messing with the mic. Like a thick coating, like medicine.
Your digestive tract will be on point for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week's episode. We might have something in our back pockets about Jim Beam Black or something. So we may do another live one with that. So we will catch you on the next one. We appreciate it, and take it easy.